Hello YouTubers and welcome to another beer review with me here, the Master of Hoppets, today joined by my dad.
And Merry Christmas.
And your nickname is, you remember it?
No, I don't.
The Jarl of Yeast! And today we're going to be doing a first here on the Master of Hoppets beer reviews. We're going to be doing a blind tasting of these three beers. These are known as some of the best quadruples in the world. We've got the, well, very well known Westvleteren 12. Dad has never had it and he's really excited about trying it. But he's not going to know which one it is because it's going to be blind tasting, so that's awesome. And then we got St. Bernardus Abt 12, or Abt 12, which is also known as a fantastic quadruple, and Rochefort 10. So 2 Trappist ales and 1 non-Trappist ales. So this should be interesting. They're on 10. Westie is on 10.2, St. Bernardus is on 10, and this one, the Rochefort, is 11.3. So it's some strong beers. But yeah, this should be exciting. We just had some Christmas kind of celebrations, and we're going to kick off with some of these awesome beers now. So we'll be back in a sec, guys, with the 3 different beers and see which one we like the most. So we got all the quadruples poured. Yeah. And the bottles here have a sticker underneath that corresponds to the number. So let's start off with number 1.
We'll start with number 1.
And this one is a whole lot less dark than the others, it looks like.
Very light.
It's, yeah. I'm getting a lot, like a good spice character.
And the geese.
Yeah, there's like some yeasty kind of fruitiness, estery flavors. It seems a little bit mild for a quadruple, I think. I've had a few of them. It doesn't seem as in your face as some of them are.
No.
I think this might be St. Bernardus 12, but I'm not sure. Because that's this is the most recent one I've had. So that might be one I could recognize, but I might be wrong.
It smells a little like bread.
Yeah. Do you want to give it a taste?
Yeah, let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It definitely carries on with kind of that spicy flavor, but I feel like this has some alcohol to it. Just a little. And it's not as full and
no, it's not
a mouthful.
Not very full mouthful. I would have expected much more fullness.
But it's got some nice flavors. I'd say that it does have some of that dark fruit, almost like a caramel tone to it.
Some spice. Caramel.
Yeah, but I'm getting a little bit of alcohol.
Yes, and spicy.
Yeah, it is quite spicy. Like kind of that phenolic or estery kind of spicy flavors you get from some of those Trappist yeast, or I don't know. I can't remember if St. Bernardus used the Trappist yeast, but those two do. But some of those kind of flavors, and the braidiness you talked about from the aroma is definitely present in here too. It's pretty good. So we're moving on to beer number 2 here, and that's noticeably darker. Like if you hold them up,
yeah, much darker.
You see the color there?
Much
darker. It's nice ruby red. Much more fruity. Not nearly as spicy.
No.
I'm getting much more dark fruit in this one, and it's the alcohol is more toned down. Yeah, this is quite nice in the flavor. I'm getting a lot of like dark fruits and kind of like raisins and figs on this one. And the alcohol doesn't seem as dominating.
Not as dominating.
Yeah, that one has more alcohol. This is more round. It's got more of those kind of dark fruits. It does have a little bit of spice.
Not as much as the other one.
No.
Not as much. Perhaps a bit of chocolate in the aftertaste.
Yeah, it definitely has like a little bit of a chocolatey tone to it. Maybe a little bit of cherry. But nice kind of dark fruity flavors. It feels a little more full and more creamy on the body. So these two are almost looking identical. This might be just a tad darker, this one here, but they look a lot like the last two here. But yeah, I'm gonna check out the aroma on this one as well. Yeah. Wow, that is even more fruity. That smells like Basset wine gums to me. You know the wine gums you get for Christmas?
Yeah. Candy-like, sweet.
Yeah, wow, there's a big difference in these 3. Really spicy, fruity, well balanced, and then this one which is just very like fruit forward, the dark fruits.
Almost sweetness.
Yeah, like almost sugar.
Yeah, sugary like taste. No, smell.
Definitely some of the stoic brightness, but it really reminds me of Bassett's wine gums, or like just like a dark fruit kind of aroma, almost like they're candied or something like that.
Yeah, and a bit of the undertone of wine. What is it called?
Grapes?
No.
In Danish?
No, ikke Cabernet Sauvignon. Men hvad hedder den anden? Den hedder...
He's talking about a specific white grape. What's it called? Cabernet.
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay, but I guess a red wine type of flavor?
Yes, a red wine type of flavor.
Much more balanced and round, no alcohol, and more full.
Yeah.
That's definitely
But
the
it
biggest
has
mouthfeel.
this grape taste
Yeah,
that definitely goes through.
yeah.
Um,
It's definitely like forward on those vinous characters. It does have some of that kind of doughy, bready feel as well, too. Almost. And then spiciness, not so much. It's more of the fruitiness and the grapes and those kind of flavors. And I'm really impressed by the fact that you can't taste the alcohol on it. Maybe a little hint of chocolate. This one had a little more chocolate, but this is definitely more fruit forward.
yeah.
Much, like a ton more of like dark fruits and sweeter dark fruits. And as you talked about the sweetness, this feels sweeter as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll sit a little now, sip on them, and find out which one we like the most.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back. We've been sipping on these 3 different quadruples, and they're really good, no doubt about it. But yeah, why don't you start off? Which ones do
Okay, I'll start out. I think they were exceptional, all of them. The first one we tasted was spicy, a bit alcoholic, so I will sort that out. And the second one we tasted was this one that had the same color as number 3. Number 3 had a tone of mellow.
Yeah, that was a great
Grape.
He was talking about the wine grape.
And that's not my favorite grape. So I think I'll stick to number 2.
Yeah. I agree with you on the number 1. Number 1 is not my favorite either, just because it has a very kind of spicy. Well, it's still really nice, as you said, all exceptional flavors and beers. But I feel like I prefer the others because they're more fruity. They're not as intense on the spice and alcohol as well. But I really liked the kind of basset, wine gum, and vinous character on number 3 compared to number 2, which was more balanced. So I'm going to go with number 3 as my favorite of the bunch.
Okay.
Now it's time to unveil which one is which.
Which
So you're
one
ready.
is which? We start with,
Should we start with this one?
yeah?
That's number 1. So that was our least favorite.
Okay.
St. Bernard. So it's a toss-up between... I've always said that Rochefort 10 is my favorite compared to Westie 12, just because it was easier to get. So this is kind of exciting right now. So one of us said Westie 12 and one of us said Rochefort 10. And I before said Rochefort 10, so... Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm going to lift both up and see which one. Haha! Mine is Rochefort 10.
Yes.
So, wow, that's pretty intense. I've said before that that was my favorite of them because it's easier to get and all. And you said Westvleteren 12.
Yeah.
But again, taste is subjective. So if you do this, you might find out that you might like this one more. But great tasting beers anyways.
Great
tasting.
tasting.
It's really fun to do it like this. Because I had a feeling maybe this one would win. Because I've had this recently and I really liked it. But I haven't had these 2 in ages. So getting to try them again was fun. And I said, if you want to see more of these kind of blind tasting, let me know. Because it was really fun to do. So cool that you ended up actually saying that the one known as the best quadruple from all these abbeys were your favorite.
Yeah.
But I guess if that didn't have the grape Merlot flavor.
No, it was the Merlot that pulled it down for me.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like it, but it's not my favorite.
Thanks to Dan for joining, and now you got to try Westie 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know what you think of this one, guys. If you've let us know what you think of all of these. Which one is your favorite? Try and do like a blind tasting like this yourself. Let us know if you want to see more of them. Yeah, and as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. Thanks to Dan for joining. We're gonna say cheers. We're just gonna see you guys in another beer review.